Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a Hokkaido milk loaf. So what I've got here is 160 ml of water and 40 grams of bread flour, which is for the water roux known as the Tangzhong or Tangzhong, 70 ml of double cream, 2 numbers of egg, 50 grams of unsalted butter, 560 grams of bread flour, 8 grams of dry active yeast, 80 ml of milk, 25 grams of milk powder, 70 grams of sugar, and quarter teaspoon of salt. This recipe is actually for 2 loaves of bread, but I will only be using half the recipe to make 1 loaf of bread today, and the other half I'll show you guys on a separate video on how to make chicken curry bun. Okay, so let's move on. Now we're gonna make the water roux known as the Tangzhong or Tangzhong. So water in, bread flour in that I've previously saved. We have to keep stirring to avoid lumps. Scrape the sides a bit. Once you feel the mixture has started to thicken, you should lower down the heat. Keep on stirring. Lower down the heat. Keep on stirring. So what I normally do is I'll just lightly pull away from the fire and keep on stirring until it's thickened. Keep on stirring. So this is the consistency that we want to achieve. So now we're gonna set it aside, let it cool before we mix in the dough. So now we're gonna make the bread dough. Yeast in, milk, cream, give it a good stir, sugar, salt, milk powder, stir it up, eggs, now we're going to add the Tangzhong. Make sure it's completely cool, otherwise it will kill the yeast. Mix it up. Now I'm going to add in the bread flour which I've sieved. You can use a stand mixer if you have it, otherwise just mix it like that. Mix it thoroughly. Mix it until it forms a dough. And get a scraper to scrape the sides. Once the dough is formed, it's time to give it a knead. So we're going to knead the dough now. Hubby will be doing the kneading. We're going to knead the dough for about 10 minutes. So he'll be kneading the dough with his heel of his hand. The purpose of doing so is to form enough gluten and strengthen its strengths that will help to hold the gas that the yeast produce later while we're proving. So kneading is in the process. So for about 10 minutes, we're gonna add in the butter, and then we're gonna further knead for another 10 minutes until it's ready to be proofed. Loco, are you trying to perform Shaolin soccer or something?
Good.
Yeah, it looks good. After 10 minutes of kneading, we're gonna add in the butter now. It will be a bit messy, but believe me, it will get better. So we're gonna further knead for 10 minutes.
butter.
Yeah. We're feeding in the butter slowly, but surely. We'll get there. Nearly there, nearly there.
Make sure all the butter's
Fold it in. Yeah, we're there now. So we're gonna knead for a further 8 minutes or so. Let him do his stunts. I can never do that. So after kneading for 10 minutes, we're gonna finish it off, form it into a sphere. Hubby is definitely good at his stunts. And we're gonna leave it inside the mixing bowl, cover it with cling film, and let it proof for 1.5 hours. So I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, we're back, and as you can see, the dough has doubled up its size. Now we're gonna do the test to see if it's completely ready. So we're gonna poke a hole in it, and if it doesn't spring back, that means it's ready. Okay? There you go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is to divide the dough into 2 portions. So we're gonna divide the dough into half. Scrape the sides. Let's weigh the dough. So we've got exactly 1.1 kilos. That means 550 grams each. Cut the dough into half. Bit more. Okay, so we're gonna leave half of the dough aside, cover it up with cling film, and we're gonna move on to this one. So now what I'm gonna do is to divide into 4 equal portions, and it's about 137 grams each. Nearly there. So after we've divided into 4 equal portions, we're gonna take each dough and roll them under like this, and then use my hand to form a sphere. Okay. Roll them under like this. Use both hands to form a sphere. And we're gonna wrap it up with cling film, set aside to let it proof for a further 15 minutes. So now that our dough has finished its last stage of proofing, we're gonna roll them out and put it in a tin loaf. So what I've got here is the Pullman's tin loaf. This tin is a bit expensive, but believe me, it's worth it. Okay. We're gonna sprinkle some flour on the mat and a rolling pin. Take each dough, flatten it out a little bit, and then roll it. Fold it like an envelope. Rotate. Roll it out again. And just roll it up. Then we're going to place it in a tin. So we're going to do the same for the rest of the 3 portion. Now that it's complete, I'm going to wrap it up. Set the dough aside for about 45 minutes until it rises to the top. Now that our bread dough has risen to the top, I'm going to put egg wash on it. And we're going to stick it in the preheated oven at 170 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. The oven, 170 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Our bread is ready. Whoa, look at that. I shall leave it on the rack to let it cool. I'm going to leave it for it to cool down about 10 to 15 minutes before I remove it from the mold. Okay, so now our bread is completely cool. We're going to remove it from the mold. And it's verdict time. Okay, let's just do this, shall we?
You?
Tear from the sides. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. This feather-like, so soft and fluffy. Good. Look at that. Look at how light. Looks like feather. Look at that. Nice. Okay guys, if you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Hey, 老公，你呢度搣多一次，搣多一次。Ah, this is just so satisfying watching. Ah, look at that. Oh my god. Okay guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.